Hey guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 21 Arteta era Arsenal career mode. And as you saw in the last one, straight into it as always. We didn't have the best of times. I mean, we got some wins, but then we got a couple of underwhelming performances. As you can tell by the manager rating, that goalless draw against Burnley did not help us. And honestly, if I don't see us winning the league in this season, that may be it. So a bit of a negative start as we move into 6 games today. Yes, we're moving a month at a time now. With Pleasant first, I think it's at home. Yes, it is. In the Europa League, going to skip over that. We're going to play Newcastle in the second game. We are going to play Brighton just because of the little rivalry that they have with Arsenal. Then we're going to simulate that one and Sheffield United. I was going to play them, but I've decided to simulate them. And then we're going to play Manchester City to end the day off. Yeah, but speaking of days, how has your guys' gone? Hopefully you've had good days because it's getting towards Christmas, the big day. So smash like if you're excited for that. As I'm going to have to show you the team for this cup game. It is the rotationals. I've got my Ribena right here. I'm going to put it down. As let's have a look at this squad. It's this one that we're going to be playing. So, if I'm not wrong, yes, I am. It's Renarson in goal with Maitland-Niles, Gabriel, Saliba and Mason. Saliba now 80 rated. Martinelli the same. Aouar, Cole and Cantwell in the midfield with Zaha supporting Odsonne Edouard, who starts up front again in the Europa League. I think we won his first game with an Aouar hat-trick. So hopefully we can win the second one. And I'm not saying I expect an Aouar hat-trick from this. I am simulating most of these Europa League games as well, I have noticed, just because it doesn't really mean much to me. I know the league is top priority like it is in most series, but I would like to win this trophy if we can. But then again, I feel comfortable simming these with my rotational side. And can they win the game? The rotational, that is. Can they win it? Come on, game. There we go. 2-0. It took its time then. As 0 shots on 37% possession is not enough as Aouar gets another in the Europa League with Zaha bagging one. So that's very decent. So I'm going to check where Newcastle are in the league. Yeah, they're in 11th. I'm going to play them instead of Sheffield United, who are 2 points above them, because of course it can change by then, and we need to beat Newcastle first, so we're going to focus on the present, not the future, and get the team sorted for this. As we really do need to put the good team out. Jeez, look at that manager rating. It's not going up as well, which is slightly worrying me. So I'm going to make one change back to the team as we get Lewandowski up front with Leno in the goal. Maitland-Niles staying there, not for the sake of it as well. He's actually playing decent football with Varane and Gabriel and Tierney at the left with Kimmich and Aouar in CDM. Aouar's actually doing well in that position as well. With Pepe now 89 rated, Cole 88, Martinez 88 and Lewandowski 87 up front. I mean, I could even put Martinez up front and Saka on the left, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to trust Robbo because he actually has scored quite a few goals, but still. How we're even third, which is a good position, is beyond me. 0-0 against Burnley, and like this team, we should win every single game. And let's have a look at these Geordie lineup. I mean, they're not all going to be Geordies, but who have they got? Dubravka still in the net with Manquillo, O'Connell, Ferro, Tarkowski and Jamal Lewis at the back. 5 defenders with Hendrick and Campagna, Murphy, Slorloff and St. Maximin. I think we had a struggle against these. I think it were a 2-2 draw, of course, with our rotational side at the end of last year. So I've got more faith going into it this year. Better team, of course. But it is away from home. And also it is 5 at the back, so it's going to take a while to break these down, I think. However, it could not take a while. We could get an early one as Lewandowski puts the pressure on. And here is Kieran Tierney running down the wing. He's got Lewandowski inside of him. Have we got another pass round? We do, but I'm going to go this way. As Lewandowski gives it to Laurentino Martinez. Tierney now on it. Gives it back to Lewandowski. It's Cole. He's got a little move to the side of him. He's got a good run from Houssem Aouar, I think this is, who's beaten the offside trap. Can he whip it into Lewandowski at the back post? He can! As Lewandowski somehow gets his head in that. I honestly don't believe how he's done it. Dubravka, hold your head down in shame. And I just can't believe this. Look at this. The keeper should be catching that. I feel sorry for the Newcastle defender there who was trying to put the pressure on as Lewandowski just runs in to head it past Jack O'Connell. Honestly, you've got to ask questions of the keeper. That is poor goalkeeping. Here's Kimmich, gives it to Kieran Tierney. I want to play this attacking football, boys. Come on, let's get it flowing even more as Martinez has the ball now. Martinez, another ball into Lewandowski as it's going to be a corner ball. 25 minutes in and we're actually doing very, very decent. As Gabriel's going to be on the end of this. Is in? No, it's going to be Houssem Aouar it falls to. Volley first time as it's way over. And here's Jacob Murphy a little bit after though. This is Newcastle's first attack as it's a good attack through the middle. Don't say he's onside. Oh my days, Newcastle have just levelled it up out of nowhere. I think it's Jeff Hendrick. No, it's Jose Campagna. And honestly, I don't know how he's got that one. Just a lapse of concentration. And that's Newcastle United back in the game. How did this happen? Look, it's really good footwork, to be honest, with Murphy. I still haven't turned competitive mode off. I apologise, guys. I will do that for my next series. But I just want to keep it the same this time. That's a good finish on the turn and to stay onside. It's Laurentino Martinez. Right, we need to reply before half-time. And could we do it? Oh, it almost fell. This can fall for Pepe, but just doesn't. 5 at the back. I'm going to break that down. Give me strength. And I don't think it's going to happen. Instead, they broke us down. 2-1 to Newcastle United. No words. It's Slorloth this time, and it's just shocking at the back. I want to see this goal back again. It's not even going to show me. Great, right. You can tell the game's messing up today. And there's the half-time whistle. Absolutely shocking. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's been terrible. I mean, it's a really lucky header. A goalkeeper mistake, I'd call it, that's got us in the lead from Lewandowski, or Dubravka making the mistake. Because I'm going to take him off as well. I'm going to put Saka on and Martinez up front. He's just got no pace. As Lewandowski. I've got Zaha on the bench, Osimhen. They've got to come on at some point, but I'm only going to make one change now. If I could make more changes, I'd make the whole 11 come off. And boys, we seriously need a response here as Houssem Aouar gives it inside to Laurentino Martinez. Now onto Aouar again. Martinez again. Aouar, make a move. It's going to go through to Pepe. This, it does. Cole in the middle, and the keeper catches it this time. And Saka with his first touch. It's good intent, though. It's good intent, Pepe getting a run on as Pepe gets the ball back. Gives it to Maitland-Niles. Niles to come inside, give it round. Oh, that's a poor ball, but he's still got the end of it as Martinez. Looks a lot better up front as he's got Cole in the middle. Good touch from Cole, good shot from Cole, and that's us back level. Get the ball, Blake. I just expect you to score all the time and get the ball. Okay, looks like he isn't going to run for it. He's just going to run all the round. I'll skip the replay then because we do need the time. Although we've got plenty of it, 2-2 is a result we do not want. Especially after drawing to Burnley. Oh my days, we do need the win. No offence, Burnley fans, but I should be beating them as Cole has a ball onto Martinez. Can we get this second goal, or third goal should I say, second of the half-time? Oh, this half early on, but we can. It's a good save from Dubravka, who's woken up. Just like I need to do, really, in Arsenal. As Cole whips in a good ball. Get that header! It's a good save! Get another header! Oh, it's in the air. And there's 2 big chances gone. It's a poor pass from Campagna, the goal scorer, who gives Pepe it. And Pepe's worked the move. Is it going to end the move, is it? He is going to end it by chipping the keeper, getting tucked down. And although it doesn't go in, we have won a penalty. Dubravka takes me down. A mistake from the keeper, and it's going to be Pepe on it. Is that the best decision? Has he got the best penalties? He has, actually, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's a level game. If it wasn't level, I'd probably put someone else on it. But Pepe, just bury this. Just bury this. Bury it right down the right-hand side as he's missed the penalty. It was a bit of a shocker on the angle, but still, the circle was small, and that should be going inside netting. And we could even lose it. Ryan Fraser keeps a good ball in against his Scottish teammate in Tierney. Gets round him. Paredes in the middle. That's a good signing as he's got it in the middle to Campagna again, who's just running this game. But it's Aouar running across the field. Houssem Aouar gives it to Martinez. Come on. And it's Newcastle again on the ball. That guy in the middle, Alan St-Maximin, who is, I've got to watch, and I don't watch him. I don't watch him at all, and he goes and scores. Gabriel, I cannot control you. It's 3-2 to Newcastle. Look at this. I'm running all over the place. I'm all over the shop. St-Maximin just drops back and puts it in. It's a horrible day at the office here. 3-2 Toon. And to be honest with you, I did have a little bit of a bad feeling going into this game, but I won't if Osimhen can get his first on-screen goal. Victor Osimhen does get his first on-screen goal. Yeah, it's level, but still, that's got me feeling a little bit better. Come on, Osimhen. No celebrations, although I'll let him off because it is his first. But I am going to skip this replay. I usually look back on him, but no time. No time. 5 in-game minutes to try and get a winner. I mean, we were due a high-scoring game sometime soon, but I would have hoped we would be the ones winning the game, not a draw or not losing it, because they are keeping the ball. But it looks like they are playing for the draw, although we've robbed the ball with Pepe, who's on this left-hand side for some reason. Pepe charging forward. Pepe gives it to Saka. Oh, and Saka's missed. Bukayo Saka with the last minute chance. Maybe the sun's in his eyes. Maybe I'm making excuses. But that was a huge chance to make it a legendary game and win 4-3. And it's another draw. 2 in a row. But at least we scored some goals. And what does that do to us in the table? We stay in third. But I think Manchester City and Liverpool have got more points. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We gave him that chance and they've took it. Lewandowski moaning he wasn't staying on. Come on, mate. Play for the team. Come off when you told us. Another thing I forgot to do is kit numbers. I'm going to change a couple of these right now. This Lewandowski's going to get the number 10, I think, because it's Ronnie Forster. He's just not going to keep that number. We're going to keep Osimhen as 9. The rest of them look relatively good, you know. If you've got any big shots, tell me down below. I remember the main shot was Partey, but of course Partey's gone. And Cole, I was going to change the number up, but he stayed 24 for most of his career. Maybe that's a lucky number. We'll keep him as that. And it's on to Brighton next, which is our derby in the other series. We do Crystal Palace, the very fierce rivalry. But here we go. I mean, Arsenal do have a rivalry with them as well, because they've done quite well, Brighton, against the Gunners. But we are going to simulate this one, as I'm going to keep it the same. Actually, no, I'm going to change Maitland-Niles out. He's had a run in the team, but I can't keep Hakimi on the bench for too long. And I'm also going to bring Saliba, now he's 80 rated, onto the bench. With Leno in the goal, Hakimi, Varane, Gabriel, Tierney, Kimmich, Aouar, Pepe, Cole, Martinez, and Lewandowski up front, just cause he asked. If not, Osimhen will be starting. You probably would have guessed that because he scored in the last one, but maybe he can score off the bench again, as we're going to get straight into this one. 15th against 3rd. We're on a bit of a poor run of form because of all the draws. Hopefully they don't get the result. They're playing 5 at the back, which many teams have been successful against us doing, but not these. As it's 38% possession, no shots on target again, as Robert Lewandowski gets 2 and Pepe gets the first. I really wish I were in the Champions League still. As I said, I'd play Brighton, didn't I? And I haven't. I'm going to play Sheffield United anyway because they are higher up, so it does make sense, really. As I'm not going to play this team, boys. Why have I clicked on that? I'm going to play the other team, which I don't know if I'm going to make any changes to this because we're winning, and I just stood on my words. With Renarson in the goal, Maitland-Niles, Gabriel, Saliba, and Mason still there with Martinelli, Aouar, Cole and Cantwell in the midfield with Zaha and Edouard up front. Hopefully he could maybe play him way into the bench or maybe into the first team squad if he absolutely blows out the water with maybe 3 or more goals. If he gets a hat-trick, he might start against Sheffield United. The Blades, as Nottingham Park are bottom of the group, I think, with 0 points. Let's make sure they don't get any with a big win reserves. Come on, get it. And it's only 1-0. Okay, I mean, it's domination again. 0 shots, 36% possession, but still 1-0. Struggling to score a bit. And that is a concern going into Sheffield United because these haven't done that bad this season. Then it's Manchester City, who I think are still top spotters. Bailey's done a bit well in training, okay, but I don't think he's near the squad. And speaking of the squad, we've got to get to it. Chelsea overtake us, but of course, with a game in hand, as I've clicked on the wrong squad again. Give me strength. I'm very tired today, guys. I've done a lot this week. I've done a lot, but still, gonna get it done with Leno in the net, Hakimi, Varane, Gabriel and Tierney with Kimmich and Aouar and CDM, Pepe, Cole and Martinez now 89 rated with Robbo still up front. Of course, we won his last game in the Prem against Brighton, so we're going to keep it as this, as hopefully we can get back onto form in-game, not in simulated fixtures, by winning at the Blades. And it's not going to show us the team, that's just great. A summary of today with Aaron Ramsdale in net, Baldock, Jedvaj, Tyrone Mings, Mina and Osborne. That is a very strong defence, and 5 of them defenders with Berge, Billing and Pessina in the midfield. Billing's a good signing with Avila and Rodriguez. Very, very defensive team, if I do say so myself. And we're away at Bramall Lane. It's going to be them ones where they play for the draw. However, can we get out of the blocks and try and get an early goal? That's a good ball to Cole. The words rhyme. He has to score as referee. Yerry Mina was up his backside. Bit puzzling how the referee didn't give an advantage. As Sheffield United have a chance, the Blades coming forward. This looks like another Newcastle game, back to forth. And that's not what we want at the moment. Sander Berge to whip in the corner, into the middle towards Mina, who's a big threat. Very tall, as he's forced another corner ball. It's another one we have to clear. Berge puts it into Billing this time. Another tall player. They've got so many tall. It's Tyrone Mings, actually. So that's a good turn from Avila, the striker that they've signed from, I think, Osasuna, or one of those teams in Spain, as we've given away an advantage. That's a very long advantage, so I couldn't touch him, but Gabriel, when he can touch him, makes a good tackle. And it's another ball through for Sheffield United. 25 minutes in. I'd say they've been the better team, as Kimmich has it from Leno. Gives it out to Martinez. Just saying these names just tells me how good our squad is, but still none of them play well, as Aouar has the ball, has a run on forward, has Cole on forward, gives it round the corner to Cole, Cole to shoot, and it's a block from Tyrone Mings. There's Joshua Kimmich, tries to cut away from his man, gives it into Houssam Aouar. I mean, we started to slightly get a bit in front now after Tyrone Mings' block, which has weirdly made us go in front, as Lewandowski should put us legitimately in front on the scoreline with that. And that's the half-time whistle. Subpar. Very subpar. It's like the Burnley game. It's just that we can't break down the nitty-gritty teams, which we need to be ourselves a little bit, boys. We need to try and put the pressure on them instead of them just brute forcing us out. I feel like that is a problem with the signings I've made. A lot of money spent, a lot of really high-quality players, but they just can't cope in the Prem as good. The more tactical, like Laurentino Martinez and Lewandowski, the more tiki-taka from the Bundesliga and Serie A. You can see that they're really struggling at a wet and cold windy night at Bramall Lane, which should be Stoke really, as Sheffield United score the first goal of Villa at the start of the second half. See what I mean? It's Varane as well. Can't be doing his tiki-taka as well this season, as it's another goal that we've sloppily given away. A Villa just threw on goal past Gabriel and Varane. I blame Varane mostly, but Gabriel's got experience. Should never be beating both centre-backs like that. And here's Laurentino Martinez. Can the tiki-taka little football between him and Lewandowski work this time? Lewandowski chips the ball up, tries to go in front of Jedvaj, who's an ex-Bundesliga centre-back, who he should be getting the better of, and can't get past him. And here's another run-on. That's a good run-on from a Villa again. And Leno did not get his hands over it. Sheffield United have really been dominant in this second half, but Kimmich, like I said in the first a bit, he's actually stood out more than he ever has in this game. In this one in particular, as he's got the ball on again. Joshua Kimmich, could he get us level? He can't. That was a lot better from Joshua, but it's still not enough. Osimhen's come on for Lewandowski as well, so he is now the only ex-Bayern player on the team. As we've got the pass into Osimhen, could he carry on with his goal contributions? It's a good ball into Cole. Cole cuts inside. Cole finesses. It's off the inside of the post. And when you just need a win, when you just get that chance, you've got to take it. On this, maybe it's the formation. Maybe this needs to change as Martinez has a chance though. And Martinez gets us a late equaliser. Right, I don't think we've lost the game, but still there's only 1 minute added on. You never know what can happen then. As I'm still not happy. I'm glad we haven't lost, of course. Well, fingers crossed, but still not happy. He's even coming off his Martinez after that goal. Probably won't be happy, but still. It's just that we haven't figured out his formation. We've got too many wingers at the club. As I'm guessing, as this ball just gets kicked around right now, the whistle's going to go. Look at Sheffield United passing it around. And this is going to be our third in-game draw on the trot. Shocking. Not embarrassing, but not good football. Of course, it isn't a defeat, but it's not entertainment. No, they're even on about the captain. They're on about Kimmich being the captain for the team, which is a rather weird one because he is slightly new. As we have one of our biggest games of the season. We even have a big one after this, which is Chelsea, who have just gone above us again, but game in hand. As it is top of the league, Man City. We've beaten Liverpool. We've beaten Man United. It's just the small teams that we can't beat. I've actually got faith here when we face City. However, I don't have the faith in that old formation. We've got two up front. We've finally broke the mould and gone for it with Leno in the net, Hakimi, Varane, Gabriel and Tierney, although Gabriel's a little bit tired with Kimmich now captain and Aouar. We've gone for the 4-2-2-2 with Pepe and Cole being the second set of them twos, with the last set of them twos being Lewandowski and Martinez. Hopefully playing 1-2s. There's a lot of numbers here. Take them in. Up front to try and score his goals against top of the league, Manchester City. And it really does sound like the fans are behind us here with Ederson in net, Cancelo, Hermoso, Laporte and Angelino finally four at the back against me. Valverde, Rodri and De Bruyne in midfield, Bernardo Silva, Player and Aubameyang on the left. So even Pep Guardiola's taking after his old assistant Arteta in playing Aubameyang on the wing. We didn't really play him on the wing. We tried to stop as much as we can, but I don't understand Player being up front as well. Can we get off to a good start here? Lewandowski with a good ball through to Pepe, who puts it in the middle. I thought it was miles offside. That was a big chance. And that's going to be a foul here. It was a stupid tackle from me as De Bruyne has a free kick. 28 yards out. Is he going to shoot from it? He isn't. He's going to whip it in. Good header. And it's just wide. First chance for City. Then again, don't want to be impatient as Pepe cuts inside. Nicolas Pepe cuts inside again and gives it to Martinez. Martinez with a good ball through to Cole. Cole's onside. He's onside. And here's a run on for City. That's a really good ball roll into Player. And Manchester City do take the lead after their last chance. Alessandro Player, of course the player I questioned goes and scores against me, has replied to my words that I said earlier. So don't get what it is. Every single time I play City on career mode, celebrate by just going over and hugging Pep Guardiola. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't. As player makes it 1-0. I get that because we've been awful lately. Could we instantly reply though? That would be really good. As Aouar gives it out to Pepe. You know, we're getting close to their box. Angelino to beat. At least it's not 5 at the back that we have to try and get past us. Cole puts it out to Tierney. That's a good ball, that. Tierney, whip a good one in 2, close to Ederson. And oh my days, ball straight through to De Bruyne. What a poor tackle, Hakimi, as well. Can see why I've been playing Maitland-Niles right there, as Varane comes across and does make a tackle on Aubameyang, though, who he unluckily never got to play with Pepe on the wing. Now he played with Aubameyang, and can he put a dent in his new team's ambitions, as Martinez is not missing that, and Martinez, who usually goes to City on career modes, scores against them here for us. This guy is actually being one of our best players recently, and I don't know what it is. He didn't start off well as well, as Pepe, beautiful little ball across to him, just puts it on his chest and blasts it past Ederson to put the scorelines level. And oh my days, look at the defence, how open it is. Lewandowski on the attack now. Robert Lewandowski could put us in front, and he does. Right, I honestly don't have a clue why the defence just opened up. It was like Moses parting the sea. Look at this, it was just easy. Rodri wasn't close enough to his centre-backs. They were too far apart, and we just had to run through and put it into the back of the net. Robert Lewandowski gives us the lead against the league leaders. And could it even be 3 before half-time? I don't know why we've just started playing against City. We needed to do this in his recent games, as we can't get another. But that should be half-time, hopefully. I'm not going to go defensive at half-time as well. I'm going to keep playing the way I am, as Kimmich has been fantastic today. Don't understand that, and that's a massive tackle on Cole. We're going to get to take the free kick. Okay, just referee. I'm stalling for time here. Blow your whistle, although Lewandowski with a decent turn. It's another foul, not given, as there we go. Finally blows the whistle, as hurts my throat, that. 1-2 to us. It should have been the other way around, but we'll live with it, as we are beating top of the league Manchester City after drawing to Burnley, drawing to Sheffield, and drawing to Newcastle. It's just mental. However, oh my days, they've just gone and scored. My days, where's this come from? I hate missing goals. I'm always missing these goals because they come absolutely out of the blue, as Manchester City level it up. Who is it? It's Valverde. He never can hit that ball near post like that. He's a CDM. And can we get the tackle in here? I mean, I slid in there, which was very risky of me. As De Bruyne ends with the ball, it still falls back to him. And now falls back to one of his teammates, Rodri, with it at the edge of the box. But Kimmich, I'll tell you what, Kimmich is really turning it on right now. Don't know what he has just done differently in this game, as that's a good ball to Lewandowski. Can he cause the goal? He can. Robert Lewandowski scores, but it's Kimmich's tackle. I'm giving him the credit here, and it's 3-2 again. Second goal for the game for Robert Lewandowski as he runs through. Not close enough, Hermoso, as Robert Lewandowski just puts it past Ederson for 3. And it's Blake Cole on it again, gives it into Martinez. I mean, Cole's been a little less involved out on this left-hand side, but still, is getting involved slightly as referee. That is the definition of a penalty, and it's not being given, of course. Yeah, of course, just not given, as Chelsea. Don't remind we've got Chelsea next when we've got to try and win this game. City are still knocking on the door as De Bruyne gives it out to Aubameyang. You'd expect them to keep on going. Aubameyang, our old teammate, will really want to win this to keep them at the top of the league, as we can't get a tackle on De Bruyne. It's in the middle. It's a good block though, and every time a team is in first place, we just destroy them. First place destroyers is our job, as that's offside, isn't it? There we go. Just under 10 minutes to hold on, and City putting another wave of attack on us. That's a foul. Don't give him a free kick. I'd rather me attack, because I know De Bruyne is deadly from set pieces. As here is Aubameyang as well. He's deadly from 1 or 2 set pieces, as they've still got the ball in the middle to De Bruyne. Big tackle from Gabriel, as Aouar needs to get us out now. Look how far the defender's dropped. Turn round and run, Robbo. Turn around. Actually, it isn't Robbo, it's Aouar. No, it isn't. It's Martinez, the other striker. What am I on about? As Martinez, could he get his 3rd of the episode? He can't, but it should be game over, as it is a corner ball. Could we even score from the corner? I mean, it's going to go in towards Martinez, who stings the gloves of Ederson, and the defender just unnecessarily touched that. It should be game over, as it goes in again. Can't get over Ederson. Just boot that ball, and it should be done. Please, please don't make sure I'm wrong. I mean, with 2 minutes over, he's rolled it out, and that is the wrong decision. It might have even not gone up to the attack if he whacked it, as we win 3-2 against Manchester City at the Emirates. And like I said, if you're in first place, beware of the Arsenal. And yeah, that's 6 games and a month ticked off, as well as next episode is the full month. That's one I've actually got the day free for, so I'm not worried. We'll get through all of December as we go into it with Chelsea first. We'll have a brief little look-see, shall we? As it is Chelsea first, Sporting, got Spurs in there, Brentford, a lot of derbies, Sheffield and Brighton. Again, we probably need to play Sheffield as well to make sure we get the result. Then we're on to the transfer window with 3 huge games, City, Tottenham, Chelsea. As yeah, it's so bumpy right now, but we are 3 points off the top with a huge win that we just got, and we need a huge win again to make sure we stay there. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. The notification bell on as well, so we try and reach 1K as soon as possible. It was towards the end of the year, but it looks unrealistic towards the analytical side, but you never know, one big boost could make it happen. So I appreciate all the shares and all the support you guys are giving me at the moment. An update video coming out as well for the channel very shortly, probably around Boxing Day or New Year's. I don't want to do it before Christmas, as yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the Crystal Palace Christmas Miracle save. Stay tuned for the Road to Glory save, and of course this one. As I'll see you around, guys, in a bit. Peace.